You know what's changing? Well, I've got a Southwest story later on. Tell you what, Southwest they are like upending everything. All these things that people loved about Southwest,
Yeah.
they're changing. I'll get to that later on. But first, this is another air travel deal. Is the traditional way that we board a plane going to change in the next couple of years? And the answer appears to be yes.
What are they going to do?
So there's an organization. It's the International Civil Aviation Organization, and it's part of the United Nations. And this is where all the countries around the world get together for like a standard, a protocol for like airline safety and security. And one of the major shakeups that's coming is we're going to be dealing with regular boarding passes being a thing of the past. So the paper boarding pass, which I very, very rarely use a paper boarding pass. A lot of times for international travel, you still have to have the paper boarding pass. Yeah. But
it's on your phone
for the most part, I've got all the apps for the airlines I fly, and I use the app with my boarding pass, and you scan the QR code. Where we're headed is facial recognition. So we're not far away. They're agreeing to like the standard and the protocol and getting everyone on board, but they're talking about this being like the biggest change in 50 years in aviation, where, you know, the traditional boarding pass, whether it's the old paper or the digital, that's going to be heading out, and you're going to be facially recognized. That you go to the gate, as before you go through the door down the jetway, that you get scanned by a camera, and your face, all the the data points on your face with the scan, that's going to be your ticket on the airplane. Listen, TSA is already doing the facial scan.
I feel like I've done that before with like entering a country.
Well, when you come back, this has been for a while. No, you show your passport, and Customs and Border Protection, they take a photo of you. That's been going on for a while.
I remember I came in from Canada and I was looking like in a robot.
Yeah. But that's again, they're taking pictures of folks.
Okay.
But I'll tell you what is happening on global entry. I just came back into the country after coming back from the Philippines, and I entered the country at LAX in Los Angeles. And I went through the global entry procedure, and now there's no kiosk. You don't have to go to the global entry kiosk. You walk to the global entry line, and there's a camera. You look into the camera, and there was a Customs and Border agent with like an iPad, and that was it. I was global entry. There's no key. It's 3 seconds to get into the country. Face scan gives you a thumbs up. You're done. So,
a big X would have appeared on the iPad if they didn't recognize you?
I would have been tackled, and dogs would have clamped down on my neck. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you liked it. Go ahead and click, share, subscribe, all this stuff.